This is Human Services Consumer Science in the North Penn School District, a 10th through 12th grade program designed to meet the needs of our students in an ever-changing workplace. Over the next few minutes, we will show you how North Penn helps students learn the skills necessary to meet the needs in human services consumer science in a changing society.
This department is the Human Services and Consumer Science Department, and really we have a four-pronged thrust. We have merchandising, food science, gerontology, and early childhood education. Well, when some of us graduated college, Family and Consumer Science is known in the North Penn School District as Human Services and Consumer Science. It was really known then as Home Economics. Now, what has really happened is that it's not only a name change, but indeed what's happened is the whole program has changed. And now certainly we service senior adults as well as early childhood education students. And as I've said before, we have this four-pronged thrust in our department. And certainly, too, our vision and mission has changed in that we are looking more globally than ever before.
The HSCS department has over 1,200 students enrolled in the program. That's 1/3 of the student population at North Penn. Students can choose from 12 different course offerings.
Our goals in the Human Services and Consumer Science department, we want to prepare the students if they choose to leave high school and get a job. Well, then we prepare them for that job. Or if they choose to go on to college, we prepare them for that as well.
9 full-time teachers work with students in hands-on, real-world lessons. The 4 main areas of the program of North Penn are nutrition, human development, early childhood development, and merchandising. Hands-on experiences are crucial to the development of the HSCS student.
We prepare students to work if they choose to. They could choose to work as an aide in a life care facility, or we also have students that choose to be administrators, and we have had students graduate in gerontology as administrators.
Human development students present an annual Mayfair for the residents of Brittany Point Estates. The project is intergenerational as well as interdisciplinary. Students of the HSCS program work with the students in the Technology Education Department to create a theme and design all of the activities for this annual event. In 2003, the theme of the May Fair was Flying High Through Life. Students in both Technology Education and HSCS prepared technology-assisted promotional materials, researched and prepared patriotic questions, and created and operated numerous games for the senior adults to enjoy. 2 pet therapy certified miniature horses were costumed in red, white, and blue, adding to the patriotic festivities.
They really love it. It's pretty neat to see some of the residents who have electrical background come and say, well, I think I know how this circuit works, and they'll be pointing to different things, and then it's neat to see the interaction between the students and the residents and how they can share, some of their, views on the circuits.
It's absolutely wonderful. The interaction between the residents and the students, it's enriching for both.
Well, this is a great day here at Brittany Point Estates. We have the great students from down at North Penn High School, and this May Day is the event of the year for us to see these young people doing a lot of things to provide us entertainment, a lot of nice prizes, and just good fellowship.
Another hands-on activity for human development students includes the Planning for a Wedding in the Challenges Across the Life Cycle class. This course provides a foundation in the management of time, money, and energy, as well as a self-understanding for both male and female students. Merchandising students are exposed to problem-solving through real-life experiences in all courses. In the advanced clothing, textiles, and apparel merchandising classes, students plan, prepare, promote, and implement a fashion show. Students throughout the North Penn High School become a part of this program by not only attending, but many students become models for the show.
Some of our students choose to become fashion designers, or they choose to become merchandisers. So really, in our department, we prepare students for whatever level they see themselves to be.
Nutrition students are learning more than how to prepare a variety of foods. Students interested in pursuing a career in the food service industry learn how to prepare for real-world catering experiences. In 2003, food science students created a luncheon for all of the secretaries at North Penn High School on Secretary's Day. Weeks of planning were involved in selecting the menu, how to prepare the food, and create an enjoyable experience for their guests of honor.
As we look at food science, some of our students would want to come out and work in the food industry, whereas others might want to be instructors, or they might want to go into hospitality. So there's a multitude of positions that our students are prepared for.
Early childhood development students in classes such as the preschool years and preschool laboratory 1 and 2 see the relationship between a positive school experience and the full participation of family through the practical experience of working in preschool.
We have some students that choose to work in early childhood education as an aide, and we have some students, they choose to be early childhood education administrators, or work in elementary education or secondary education. So we really prepare them in lots of ways.
In the spring of 2003, students coordinated the Stars of the Future Festival for the students of the North Penn Preschool.
This entire culminating event, as we call it, is so important because it shows the bonding, for one thing, that the students have done with the children. Everything that they've designed today is developmentally appropriate, and it is sort of a culmination of their understanding of developmentally appropriate practices. Plus, we do stress the bonding and the attachment that is made with their little buddy, which is shown beautifully today with the event.
It all started when Mrs. Wigner brought it to our attention that we're going to have a Mayfair. And I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to become a manager, maybe help out. I love children. I want to work with them in the future. I hope to become an elementary school teacher. So I thought it would teach me some pretty good skills about managing and just working with children in general. So basically we sat down, we had a bunch of meetings, and we put together what you see now. I hope that the kids will leave here with a memory that will last a lifetime. A lot of our kids are leaving us, they're graduating, they're going on to kindergarten, and I still remember back to kindergarten, and I hope that they can remember today, remember all the fun that they had at Kitty Corner, and just never forget us.
Oh, I think it was just such a great time. I think the students did such a good time putting it all together and setting it up, and the little kids are having fun, and they get to play with the big buddies out of school, so I just think it's been a really, really good opportunity for the students to show what they can do and what they can organize and put together. It's a really good program. Right? Are you having fun?
Hold it like this. Hold it like that. Ready?
These are just a few examples of how North Penn prepares the students of the Human Services Consumer Science program for the ever-changing workplace.
What we find is that there's no typical student in the Human Services Consumer Science program because we see students that, and they might sometimes be in the same class, they might be a special needs individual, or they might be a student that is certainly college-bound.
This excellence has been recognized by the Pennsylvania Association of Family Consumer Sciences with the Standards of Excellence Award for the Outstanding High School Program. In addition, the staff and students of the HSCS programs have been honored by State Senate and House, as well as Governor Rendell for their tireless work.
The North Penn High School received the Excellence Award for the state of Pennsylvania. Now, there are over 500 school districts, high schools, in Pennsylvania. So I, of course, have no way of knowing how many people applied for this award, but we feel very, very lucky and honored to have this award.
In addition, the courses of the HSCS department are aligned to both national and state standards and are current with the use of technology in all classrooms.
Really what the department is about is having the students demonstrate what they can do. We know what they need to know. We've identified those goals. And then what we have the student do is have an actual assessment or an authentic assessment where they apply their skills and go out into the community.
The program itself receives written feedback as well as verbal evaluation through feedback from students, Kitty Corner preschool parents, Brittany Point Estates residents, administrators, and other community organizations.
Our numbers continue to escalate. And this year we need to add yet another teacher, and that will be 10 HSCS teachers at the high school level, just at the high school level. And we just continue to have more and more students. Next year we have between 1,200 and 1,300 students. And of course, last year it was 1,176 students. Now, as I look back 3 decades ago, and some of us on the staff can look back 3 decades ago, then there were 2 or 3 teachers in the department, and more, perhaps 300 or 400 students in the department. What we find is that once a student takes a course in our department, many times they choose to take lots of courses in our department. And I think that's because the teachers try really hard to meet the needs of the students, and also there's a constant assessment of how well the program is satisfying the needs of the community. What we do is we look at the needs of the community. We constantly look at the needs of the community to determine what is needed, what skills our students need to be successful. And so we are constantly updating, and we're constantly looking at what does this student need to know and be able to do. And I think an advantage that we have, and as you look at the video, you see our students demonstrate what they know and what they can do.